It's not important what people think. How many times have you held back from speaking your truth, delayed starting your business, avoided taking a chance, changed your actions just to fit in, carried anxiety over other people's opinions? You're not alone. Most people today live under the invisible pressure of being liked, being accepted, being understood. We are not trapped by physical cages, but by mental prisons. We edit ourselves to meet others' expectations. We shrink our truth to avoid discomfort. We wear masks that slowly suffocate our spirit. But today we break that chain. Let's go deep into this fear of judgment and how to free ourselves from it. You'll learn why fearing others' opinions cripples your growth, my personal struggle with public judgment, the spiritual roots of approval addiction, real world examples of those who rose above criticism, and 10 powerful steps to escape this prison and live fully aligned. By the end of this episode, you'll understand freedom doesn't come from being accepted. Freedom comes from being aligned. Let's begin. My personal struggle with people's opinions. When I first started building my businesses, I was driven by a desire to prove others wrong. I wanted success, yes, but not just for its own sake. I wanted people to notice, to approve, to say, "You made it." I feared failure not only because of what it would cost me, but because of what others would say. After bankruptcy, the pain wasn't just financial, it was emotional. The question burned in my mind: what will they say about me now? I wore a mask for a long time after that, smiling, pretending, performing, until one day I realized none of those people were feeding my family. None of them were living my life. None of them were carrying my burdens. And yet I had given their opinions so much power. That realization set me free. The trap of people pleasing. When you live by their praise, you will die by their criticism. Every time you shapeshift to avoid judgment, you abandon your own truth. You become a ghost of yourself. The more you try to be everything to everyone, the less you are anything to yourself. You sacrifice your calling to protect their comfort. You abandon your truth to win temporary applause. And in doing so, you delay your destiny. Let me tell you a story: the man, the boy, and the donkey. A man and his son were traveling with their donkey. The boy rode while the man walked. People scoffed. "What a selfish child." So they switched. The man rode. "Cruel father," people shouted. They both rode. "Poor donkey," came the next round of judgment. They both walked. "Idiots," the crowd laughed. "Why have a donkey if you won't ride it?" No matter what they did, someone always had something to say. The man realized trying to please everyone pleases no one and only exhausts yourself. Why do we fear opinions? It comes down to 5 core emotions: insecurity, need for validation, fear of rejection, fear of being alone, ego attachment to approval. When we tie our worth to someone else's perception, we live in fear. But when we detach our value from their opinions, we begin to live in freedom. Spiritual wisdom across traditions. Every spiritual path has warned us about this illusion. Christianity: if God is for us, who can be against us? Romans 8:31. Islam: seek the pleasure of Allah, not the people. Quran 9:24. Hinduism: the wise remain unaffected by praise or blame. Gita 2:57. Buddhism: equanimity teaches detachment from both praise and criticism. Sikhism: remain indifferent to both slander and praise. The message is clear: validation from the divine matters, not applause from the crowd. Modern day examples: Elon Musk, laughed at for Tesla and SpaceX, now revolutionizing space and energy. Oprah, told she wasn't fit for TV, now one of the most influential voices alive. Walt Disney, fired for lack of creativity, built a global empire of imagination. Had they listened to opinions, we would have never known their names. The invisible cost of seeking approval. Every time you seek approval, you lose a little piece of yourself. You waste time explaining, you block your creativity, you delay action, you suffer anxiety, you lose authenticity, you drain your energy. Pleasing others feels like peace until it becomes a prison. Story: The Eagle Among Pigeons. An eagle soared high above. The pigeons below mocked, "You'll fall!" The eagle smiled and replied, "I wasn't born to live at your level. You were not born to fly low to make others comfortable." The 5% rule. 95% of people will never fully understand your calling. Only 5% may truly see your vision. Don't sacrifice your destiny for the comfort of the 95%. You are accountable to one. In the end, you won't answer to likes, followers, or friends. You'll answer to your creator. Did you use your gift? Did you speak your truth? Did you fulfill your purpose? Here are 10 powerful steps to break free. Define your calling clearly. Take time to reflect on what truly matters to you. Write down your vision and purpose. When your calling is rooted in your heart, no external opinion can shake it. Purpose acts like a compass. The clearer it is, the straighter your path, regardless of distractions. 2. Expect resistance. Prepare your mind to be misunderstood. Resistance is part of the growth process. When others resist your change, it often reflects their discomfort, not your mistake. Accept that discomfort is a sign you're doing something brave. 3. Stop explaining yourself. You do not owe everyone an explanation. Over explaining drains your energy and invites doubt. Let your actions speak for you. Live your truth so clearly that no words are needed. 4. Detach from praise and criticism. Both praise and criticism are temporary wins. If you live by one, you will be destroyed by the other. Practice equanimity. Train your heart to stay steady regardless of outside noise. 5. Build internal validation. Say affirmations like, "I am led by truth, not by approval." Meditate on your connection with God or your higher self. The stronger your internal anchor, the less sway opinions will have over you. 6. Audit your circle. Look closely at who surrounds you. Are they building you up or holding you back? Seek out those who are honest, kind, and supportive, not those who criticize from their own fear. 7. Reduce social media noise. Limit your exposure to platforms designed to manipulate your sense of worth. Take regular breaks. Focus on your real life, not filtered versions of someone else's. 8. Meditate daily. Stillness rewires the mind. A daily practice of silence trains you to hear your own inner voice instead of the crowd. Even 10 minutes a day can bring you back to center. 9. Read sacred teachings. Spend time with timeless wisdom. Whether it's scripture, philosophy, or poetry, immerse your mind in truths that transcend likes and follows. Let divine truth shape your identity. Visualize the cost every morning. Ask yourself, what is the cost of living for other people's approval? Imagine the years lost, the dreams you delay, the peace you forfeit. Let that image fuel your commitment to living free. Detach from praise and criticism. Both are temporary. Neither define who you are. Practice neutrality. Build internal validation. Affirm daily, "I am enough. I am led by God, not the crowd." Classic story: the tree that stood alone. A tree grew tall. The others mocked, "You'll be exposed to the wind." But the tree replied, "I was planted to reach the sun, not stay in your shadow." Standing alone is often the only way to grow tall. The ultimate freedom. Freedom is not doing what you want. It's becoming who you were born to be. without apology. And that begins the moment you stop fearing what others think. Let's recap. People will always talk. You are not their reflection. Truth tellers are often misunderstood. Your worth is not found in validation. You answer only to your calling and your creator. Don't spend your life explaining your light to those still stuck in the dark. Final reflection. I once lived to be accepted. I feared rejection. I shaped myself for their comfort, but it never brought peace. Today, I live in alignment, unapologetic, unafraid, unchained, because my ear is tuned to one voice, God's. Closing call to action. If you're ready to stop fearing opinions and start living your truth, write in the comments, I choose alignment over approval. Like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs this reminder. And if you want to go even deeper, watch my next video. If you want to achieve in life, then you must master this first. Sin no more. Your time is now. Live free.